Hello, welcome to Kyle's Gluten-Free Travels, and today we're going to be trialling 3 different gluten-free pizzas. But the trick is, I don't know what company they're all from, but these are the 3 companies that we've got. We've got Tesco's Free From Gluten-Free Pepperoni Pizza. We've got Goodfellas Gluten-Free Pepperoni Pizza, and we've also got Morrison's Gluten-Free Free From Pizza. There is another gluten-free pizza that I was trying to get, but I couldn't find them in any shops. There was a Restaurante or Dr. Oetker gluten-free pizza, but I couldn't find it anywhere in the shops. But I've had that one before, and that was really good. So we're going to try these 3 ones today, and we're going to see which one's best. I think overall, looking at them, I think this one looks the best, although it does look a little bit oily on this one. This one looks more like you've got it in an Italian restaurant kind of pizza. I have a feeling this might be the Goodfellas one, because Goodfellas is stone baked, it says, and I have a feeling this might be that one. It does look quite good, but it's a bit powdery. And then this one looks good. It just, again, look a bit oily and a bit soggy, and the edges are they're not as powdery as this one, but it is a bit powdery. This one's the least powdery, but it's got the smallest crust. But it's not the looks that matters, it's the taste. So let's try them. So we've got our 3 pizzas here. Can't wait to try them. So let's start with the first one. Bearing in mind, I don't know which one's which. It does look a bit soggy, this one. The bottom here is a bit soggy. The back is crispier, but this bit is a bit soggy. Maybe it's just because of the sauce, but I don't know. Let's try this though. That's quite nice. The pizza itself is quite nice. It's not too cheesy, which I'm not the biggest fan of cheese, so that's quite good. This tastes more like compared to other pizzas that I've had, this tastes more like one you would get at a restaurant. It is a bit soggy, just like the middle of it is soggy, and then as it goes back, it is drier and it's crispier. Yeah, it's quite nice. The sauce, the tomato sauce is very runny. It's quite watery, which is, it's not a big deal, but I think that might be what's causing the watery crust. Let me just try a bit more of the pepperoni alone, because, you know, pepperoni is like the most important part. It's very crispy. That's very nice pepperoni. It's very strong taste, but it's really nice flavour. Yeah. Yeah. The only problem is it's a bit soggy, but that's a really nice pizza. I think it's not the best pizza I've ever had, but solid 8 out of 10. That was really good. Okay, let's try the second one then. So, these pepperoni slices are a little bit smaller, but this one is a tiny bit soggy in the middle again, but it's not as soggy as that one. The crust is thicker, so let's try this. It's good, but because the pepperonis are so small, it's quite hard to taste it, unless it's just because I had a big bite. Yeah, but it's quite nice though. The crust is quite good. Although it's a bit powdery when you hold it, it doesn't really make problems with the taste. You can't taste a lot of the cheese. You can taste it more than this one, but I think that's a good balance. And the tomato sauce is stronger. You can taste more of it, and it's thicker, so it's not as like runny, like drippy. Yeah, it's quite good. Let me just try the pepperoni alone, because I couldn't really taste it last time. Yeah, I like that pepperoni more. Not just because this one's smaller, but it just tastes better. This one is a bit stronger, but it has a slightly different taste. It tastes, I don't know why, but I can kind of taste like a bit of like other sausages, like chorizo or something like that. It tastes a bit different. Yeah, it is pretty good. You know what I think I would have liked? This pizza with those pepperonis on it. I think that would have been nice. But no, that pizza is quite good. I think I'd probably give it a 7 out of 10, because although the pizza itself is good, the pepperoni is like the best bit of the pizza, and it's just not there as much as this one is. So 7 out of 10. Let's try this last one then, number 3. Again, pepperoni is about the same size as this, which is good. It does look wet here, but it's actually dry. You can see it does look like a slightly different colour, but it is actually dry. It's not too wet on top as well. It does look a bit wet, but no. And the tomato sauce looks fairly thick, so let's try this. I can taste more herbs in this one. It's good. It's not my favourite, and it's watery. It's much more watery. Like when I bit into it, you could tell it was a bit like slimy in a way. This one in my opinion, tastes the most cheesy. The pepperoni wasn't that strong, and the pizza base was kind of, it wasn't really crispy, but it wasn't really dry, or it wasn't wet. It was kind of just like average, yeah. Let me just try again, just the pepperoni. The pepperoni slices are very thick. It's not technically a bad thing, but it's not really a good thing either, because it's a bit too, it's not very strong, that's the problem. It's not got as much flavour as these two do. I think for the base, this is my favourite one, minus the pepperoni, and then this pepperoni on it would have made it better. This one, let me have another bite. Honestly, it is pretty good. I would have it again, but it's not my favourite out of 3. I think it's probably the worst out of 3, actually. Probably a 6 out of 10. Again, it's like personal preference, but still, I think this one is my least favourite. This one's my favourite. But I do think if you had like a pepperoni slice from this one on this pizza, it would be quite good. Actually, you know what I'll do? Take one of the pizza slices off here, put it on this one and try. Because I wanted to, let's try this and see how this one is. Yeah. That's really nice. Yeah. I think if the pepperoni was on this one, wait, so the pepperoni from this one is on this one, that would have probably been a 9 out of 10, but overall, all these pizzas were really nice, but now I've got to try and decide which ones I think are which. From looking at the pictures, I think the one with the thinnest crust on the picture is Goodfellas, and it's the one that's the least, like, sandy. So, like, I think this one was Goodfellas, which is my favourite one. I think this one was Goodfellas. And according to the other two and what they look like, I think, because this one's got a bigger crust, I think second was Morrison's and third was Tesco. Because according to what the crust looks like, that's the biggest one. And the pepperonis on this one are smaller. And these two are bigger. So I think this one's definitely right. Not 100% sure on these two, but I think this is what I'm going to go for. 8 out of 10, 7 out of 10, 6 out of 10. Now for the grand reveal. Drum roll, please. Thank you. And third place is... it's Tesco's one. And that's what I thought as well, which is this one. Let's just go to second place then. So drum roll, please. Thank you. And second place is... it was Morrison's one. That was what I thought. So I guessed it correctly. Yeah, Morrison's one was quite good, which actually surprised me. I thought I would like Tesco's one more. But no, Morrison's was better. And that must mean that first place was Goodfellas. Which is, obviously it is a bigger brand, so it doesn't surprise me. But yeah, this one was my favourite. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more gluten-free content. And we'll see you next time. Bye.